Hello, my name is Sally Pinto, and I'm the Program Director for the Yonkers NORC, Neighborhood Naturally Occurring Retirement Community. We serve seniors 60 plus in Northeast Yonkers. We are under the auspices of WJCS and the Yonkers Office for the Aging. We also have a resource specialist and a nurse on staff. We conduct virtual programming in partnership with the Yonkers Public Library on a daily basis. Enjoy the program.
Hello. So today we are going to draw a pumpkin. It's going to be a happy pumpkin. I guess more of like a jack-o'-lantern, but he's not going to be like lit up or anything. He's just going to be happy. So let's get started with the outline of the pumpkin. We're gonna kind of want him, instead of him being like this, we want him to be more like this, like at a diagonal angle, as if he's like kind of leaning back on himself. So just remember that as we're drawing him out. So I'm just gonna do this side and then connect it through the top, and yeah, let's get started. And for the bottom, we're not going to have it connect. We're gonna kind of have like a lump almost in the front, but you'll see what I mean when we get to that. And I really want to get the shape of this right, so I'm just gonna go in and because pumpkins aren't perfectly round, so like here I just kind of made it a little more steep. I think that this side is all right, and then we'll adjust accordingly. And then as we do this, we're not going to want to curve down. We're going to want to go up. So I'm going to actually just turn while I do this. Well, not that much. So getting this shape is going to be like trying to get it so that it's perfect. Well, it's not going to be perfect, but to get it to be how I kind of envision it to be is a little bit more on the difficult side. So this is going to be kind of the shape that I'm imagining here. Just like how it kind of goes up and then we curve it in. And see, I went back and I made it so that it was a little bit more like it wasn't just perfectly curved. And then to not connect them per se, but we're gonna kind of do like a curve here. And the curve is going to start from here. And it's gonna look as if it's going a little bit below the pumpkin. And then we'll just curve this into here. Kind of like, well, it's a little too low. kind of like that. And that's our pumpkin. That's the outline. Well, we can also do the stem right now. The stem, where it, so kind of look at like if this was a head, this would be the crown. So we're gonna want to draw it out of the crown of the pumpkin, I suppose. We don't want it to be too narrow. So we want it to be kind of like that. And then I'll actually just curve it off here. And then like that. Like that. Yeah. So now we are going to work on the face. He's going to have two triangle eyes, a triangle nose, and then a smile. And we don't want them to be sharp. The eyes, we want them to be kind of curved. So the edges don't draw like a triangle like that. You want it to be more like a candy corn almost, like that. This one is what we're going for. So just imagine, keep that in mind as we go about this. But if you want, because it can be a little challenging maybe to draw that triangle the way you want it, what you can do is draw just a regular triangle, and then afterward you can just kind of connect it like that almost, or like just curve it out, like erase the edges, and then like you can erase an edge and then just curve it out, and then do that with the three corners. If just doing this, maybe, you know what, I'll do that just so you guys see what I'm talking about. And you want to draw it going like this. This is kind of how your eyes are going to follow. So it's not going to be straight like this. It's going to be like this. All right. And we are going to start this one. If we were to go into the center of this, it's going to be kind of like here.
Hey Phil, can I give you a tip here?
Or what's the tip?
I want to say this, and I'm not being critical or anything. I just want to tell you, try to press lightly. Try to press as lightly as you can, so that way, if you do make a mistake, it'll just erase that much easier. Because the harder
Yeah,
you press, the more difficult it'll be to get rid of when you're erasing. And
yeah.
plus, they'll easily be changeable.
Yeah, that's what I would normally do. Like if I was just drawing something on my own. But since I need
Yeah,
it to appear on the camera, I do have to
right.
press down a little harder for everyone.
I get
So
it. Like
yeah,
like I said, by all means, do what makes
yeah, yeah.
you comfortable because that's what's most important. Do whatever you feel comfortable with. You get better results like that. It took me
Hmm.
a while to wrap my head around that when I first started out, but yeah.
Yeah. So everyone, when the teak said, actually, I don't like this nose. When the teak said, I think I've mentioned this in a class before as well. Um, But when you are drawing, you kind of want to go lighter. Like see over here how like it's a little hard to see. It's because that's kind of how you want to start it off, light, because see here like how I drew it kind of darker, and then oh, you can still see an outline if I don't really erase it, you know. So the nose, you want it to be here. And this one I'm gonna draw just a triangle, but then I'm gonna curve it off. Like that. And then we'll just erase the corners for me. And this is what I was talking about. If it's a little challenging, like that. And I actually want this to be a little curved, like that. Not too curved, but just a little bit. And then now we have the final eye. Which I wanted to go slightly above here. So I drew it diagonally, so it ends up a little above, but not too above. And then I'll put it like over here. I kind of want it like this. Again, you can make your eyes whatever shape you want them to be. I just kind of want it to be like this for me personally. And then those are your eyes and your nose. Now I'm just gonna erase my guidelines right now. All right. And now the smile. So we're gonna start kind of here and end almost, I want to say here. So this is about the space that we are working with. And then the shape is obviously going to be like that. But so let's start. And this is going to be like a classic, just like rigid cutout smile that you would normally see on a pumpkin. So I'm just going to start up here. Let's see if I were to do this, like here. Let's say I'll start like right here. When we start here, we want to go at a downward angle so that we can go down, and then we'll start going at an upward angle. So I'm going to, actually, yeah, I'm going to make this go just a little like that. And then again, just a little steep. And here we're going to do a flat curve. I'm actually going to do the bottom so I can match this up, the top with the bottom, the way that I want it to be.
Hey, Phil, somebody
Phil.
named Julie and John said they can't see.
Oh, I do keep moving it down and my hand is kind of also in the way, but I'll try and keep moving away as I make some progress for everyone. Yeah. You know what? I'll just leave it here for everyone to see for now what we got so far. Give it a minute. Okay. And there is our smile. And now we color. So today we are using black. I have orange, yellow orange, and this one is called canary yellow. Any like golden color or even just yellow is fine. And then I have a deep brown. This isn't going to be as red as just your normal brown because yeah, I didn't want a red brown. I wanted a more brown, I guess. Oh, actually, I forgot. I want to mark off these in the eyes, the nose, and that's it. And then these are going to be what we color deep brown. All right. And we'll actually, we'll start with the pumpkin itself. And just when I colored my first one to test this out, I kept switching between the different orange, yellow orange, and yellow. Just because it was easier for me to do that. Like I color a little orange and then I switch and I do the yellow orange. But I'll try not to do that so then we can just stick to one color. But I'll tell you if I end up switching. Oh, actually, let's draw the lines for the pumpkin. Another thing that I forgot that I wanted to do. Okay. And this, we just kind of want a curved line going down. If you have trouble just doing it, you can just draw a line all the way through it and then erase the parts that you don't want. But that again, you would do it light, erase the parts you don't want, then you can go over it darker. I'm going to do the same thing on the left over here. This is going to go out a little bit from your stem, so we're going to do it like here. Stop, and then we'll continue it down to here. And then we'll do another one over here. Yeah, kind of like that. All right. Now we color. So I'm going to start it off over here with our orange. And again, my coloring is going to come up a little more textured because of the table that I'm working on, but yours should be more flat, I guess, which is a good thing in this case. We'll go to here. All right. Hang on. I think that's going to be it for the orange. Actually, we'll do some over here. I'm going to go over the lines in orange, but like dark. So you want to press pretty hard as you go over these lines here. And then that's it for our orange. We're now going to work on, I'm going to have us do the yellow first, because then the rest is just going to be yellow-orange. So yeah, I'm going to just have a little right here. I'm going to try and do it darker than I want it to be, so it's easier for you guys to pick up. But you kind of want it to be like a highlight almost, so not too dark. I'm trying to draw out the shapes of like what I'm doing first, so then you guys can kind of get the idea of it beforehand. And then we're gonna go around the mouth. Just in those spots, just because I like it. Now, the rest of the pumpkin is just yellow-orange. So everything that's white right now, that's part of the pumpkin skin, is now yellow-orange. All right, there's our pumpkin. And now we color. We'll just do the browns first. We can start up here. I just want like a shape. And then dark with the brown. And see how this is more of like a black brown instead of a red brown. I just preferred it for this. Well, I wouldn't say black brown, more like a blue brown. Definitely more of a blue brown. And we'll just kind of outline this bottom bit with our dark brown and then back to the light. Yeah, this table is making it hard for me to create contrast with the same color. Oh well, you get the idea. And then in these little slits that we made, we are going to color this brown, not this brown, this brown, which is the same brown, but you're just going to press harder. Like that. And that's going to be like the inside, or like the part that was cut, and then you see like the little rind bit. That's this. I wanted to find like a brown orange, but we didn't have it at the library. So I just found the next best thing, which was this. And now we'll do black. And now I don't want us to start off the same kind of pressure that we did here. Let's start off with this kind of pressure. And we'll just start like this. You know, it's more of like a gray. And then we'll get it just a little darker. And then now we'll do it dark here. Like that. And then now we'll just make the gray bit just something. Yeah, it's not really showing up too well on my table. But it should be showing up better for you guys. Like if you guys don't have this texture, it'll look okay, good, very nice. We'll do it again over here, and we're just gonna do the same thing for the eyes and the nose. And I don't want to go too dark, so that's why I'm starting lighter, and then I progressively make it darker by increasing the pressure that I'm putting on the pencil. There we go. And then we'll do the same thing for this last eye. So now, in your eyes and your nose, you should have the light black, black, and then the dark brown, which should look darker for you guys. I'm just not, literally, maybe I'm capable to make it a little darker, but I can't really make it how I want it to be on my scratchy table. And then we're gonna do the same kind of work on our mouth here. So just start it off light until you get it to like the pressure that you want it to be, and then put that throughout the whole mouth. Just gonna make this a little darker. Yeah, I can't really press too hard here because it's making it very hard for me to make this darker without making it black, which I don't want. And then now, just follow where I go here. We're just gonna kind of outline, well, inline? Inline. I don't know if that's a term, but I'm coining it today. And that, wait. Should be your pumpkin. Yeah, I'll show you what it's supposed to look like on a regular table, more like that. As you can see, the difference in the texture is very recognizable. So I'll just display this one. This was done on just like a regular wood table.
Hi, everyone. This is Z from Yonkers Public Library. Thanks so much to Sally Pinto and Alexis from Newark. Thank you to our community partners, WJCS, the City of Yonkers Office for the Aging, Friends of Crestwood Library, and Yonkers Public Library for making this phenomenal partnership. And we thank each and every one of you for being part of our wellness community. Be well, stay well.